Sleepless nights are not only frustrating, but they can be detrimental to your overall health. Getting trapped in an insomnia loop or just having poor sleep can be draining. It can leave people feeling like they never will get a good quality sleep night again. In this video, I'll share some little known strategies for getting better sleep, plus how to avoid the pitfalls creating sleepless nights. Insomnia and sleep disturbances are quite common, but when it happens regularly, it can be so draining. It's so frustrating, tossing and turning at bedtime, only to drift off to sleep hours later, then waking up around 3 or 4 a.m. and not being able to fall back to sleep. Often people blame external stress, like their works or feeling overloaded, as the reason they have these sleep issues. However, it can be hormonal imbalances or nutritional deficiencies that keep their bodies feeling wired and tired. While managing external stress is important, and we help people with that, we need to take a look at hormone balance, as this is the missing piece for many people. When you manage hormonal balance better, such as insulin, sleep hormones like melatonin, and stress hormones like cortisol, sleep patterns naturally recalibrate. If you are feeling tired throughout the day, then totally wired when it's time to go to sleep at night, it can be a sign that insulin is unbalanced and your normal wake-sleep cycle has shifted. Out of desperation, people try sleeping pills. While they may help in the beginning, anyone who is taking them knows that they fail to work in the long term and can leave them feeling dopey the next day. Often when people get hooked on them, they fear they won't be able to drift off to sleep. Regardless, sleeping pills never help them feel very rested the next day. In fact, they find themselves needing to rely more on caffeine to focus and stay awake in the afternoons. People even turn to sweets and carb-heavy foods in hope of giving themselves an energy boost, or maybe the extreme opposite, low-carb diets. Both can create even more hormone imbalances and create a vicious feedback loop, thus disrupting your sleep throughout each night. One of the things we work on for sleep is nutrition. It may sound counterintuitive, yet eating right for your body and genetics can help balance hormones like insulin and cortisol, which adjust your sleep patterns to a more natural state. Knowing how to time the carbs correctly is really important, because eating carbs at the right time can help improve the quality of sleep. When you are eating is important also. In our program, not only do we help you to ramp up nutrition, but also to understand how to track your carbs and other micronutrients. When you do the tracking, you can actually see if what you are eating may actually be the trigger for your poor sleep. Many times this is all people need, but it can also be an indicator for more deeper hormone testing to find the information we need to correct it. We may take a look at hormones to see what's happening with the stress and the sleep cycles, as well as the insulin levels. Between the tracking and the hormone testing, we can determine what your body really needs. We can discover if supplementation is important and if it will help, like in the case of melatonin. Genetically, some people are poor responders to melatonin. That's why it doesn't work for them. We are able to find other ways to reset their sleep patterns based on their predisposition to faulty sleep patterns built into their genetics. If food and supplementation aren't helping, maybe it's because you need progesterone. Maybe it's because you need melatonin. There can be multiple reasons why you're having trouble sleeping. You can start to figure that out with the right testing and the right plan. I also have a sleep course to help people identify some of the major reasons they aren't getting restful sleep and how to get back into a healthy sleep cycle. To go deeper on the topic of getting better sleep, become a patient by joining our onboarding program so we can discuss your specific situation. Simply click the button below this video.